Good afternoon and welcome to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9, where every local story starts here. Early this morning, a fire was ablazing on a recently unoccupied home on Elm Street in Richmond. According to firefighter Corey Lewis with the Richmond Fire Department, it was beneficial that the blaze was so close to the training center and fire station number 1 so that crews were able to fight the fire quickly. However, crews remained through the afternoon to fight more smoke and embers. News director Marissa Hempel files the report.
There was good reason for burn warnings as there was high winds and low humidity last night until the storm hit. As we will report, there were many brush fires. However, one fire was a little different and it occurred on Elm Street in downtown Richmond. Corey Lewis of the Richmond Fire Department has the details.
Richmond Fire Department received a call of a structure fire on Elm Street just prior to 7 o'clock this morning. We had units on scene within the first couple minutes of the call, reporting a working structure fire. Appeared to be the fire was in the rear of the building, and still believe this to be an unoccupied structure, meaning that no one was supposed to be living there or supposed to be inhabiting it. Crews were able to knock the exterior fire down, but we had trouble getting interior fire suppression activities because there was a significant amount of stuff, of personal property in the home that hampered our ability to get inside and fight the fire from the inside. Eventually, the fire had burned through the roof in the rear of the structure, which actually opened the building up to where the fire was, where we could get water through that burned area into the seat of the fire and do a better job of extinguishing it.
Lewis said there were luckily no injuries to firefighters. However, many were on the scene, including 2 engine companies, 2 ladder companies, and 20 firefighters in total. He explained more about the residents.
There was an individual that had been living there for a period of time before. Code enforcement had a history with this particular occupancy, but it's our understanding that that person wasn't living there at the time of the fire.
At the moment, there is no determined cause of the blaze.
There was so much debris and there was so much personal property in there. It may take a time to even determine. I think we might be able to determine an area, but it's going to be very difficult to nail down an exact cause.
Lewis says firefighters will continue to be at the scene probably through the day.
Some level, whether that's just one fire truck sitting there, maybe putting some additional water on the hot spots, or just a unit watching it so that it does not rekindle and get out of hand again due to the amount of personal property and also the structural stability of the home itself after the fire. It doesn't allow us to actually get in and remove property and find the fire. It's a little too dangerous to do that.
Always stay tuned right here to WBONTV.com and Channel 9 for breaking news such as this. I'm Marissa Hempel.
Thanks, Marissa, for that story. Well, with more news of fires within the past day, details of a report from the Brindle Ridge Fire Department says units were dispatched to a report of smoke in the Wilde-Scaffold-Cane area last night around 9:30. Fire units searched several areas before eventually being alerted to the location of the fire near Eversole Lane off of Wilde. The scene units located a large wooded area on fire and a pickup truck that was also on fire. The pickup was extinguished quickly and responders began containment operations of the woodland fire. Extremely thick brush and very high winds made typical fire operations difficult and dangerous, but firefighters were able to keep the fire spread slowly till rain arrived. In total, approximately 16.5 acres burned about 3.5 hours after the initial dispatch of the Kentucky Division of Forestry crew arrived along with a dozer. Fire units remained on scene and assisted the KDF with the containment for another hour and a half, at which point the rain drastically slowed fire spread. At that point, local fire units reported that they were able to clear the scene. Climax Volunteer Fire Department also responded to assist. Well, the intense wind gusts in the area played havoc on street lights Wednesday night around 5:30 p.m. Richmond police advised to avoid the area of the Eastern Bypass and South Killarney Lane. Traffic was backed up due to the traffic lights being out. The wind also ripped 2 of the traffic light fixtures from the wires themselves. The lights were not out long as the State Highway Department repaired and got the lights back up and running and traffic flowing smoothly. Other reports came into WBON-TV last night of other traffic lights being twisted in abnormal positions, making travel challenging as well. The Kentucky State Police London Post was notified by the Clay County 911 yesterday afternoon of a fatal accident involving a small child. The accident occurred on US 421 south in the Manchester area of Clay County. The collision resulted in 1 juvenile fatality. The preliminary investigation indicates that a 1996 Dodge pickup operated by Delbert L. Allen, 59 years old, of Manchester, Kentucky, was traveling northbound on US 421 when he struck a small juvenile child that was in the northbound roadway. The 3-year-old female child received medical attention on the scene by first responders. Then she was taken by Clay County EMS to the Advent Healthcare Hospital. Due to the injuries the child received in the accident, she succumbed and was later pronounced deceased at the hospital by the Clay County Coroner's Office. An autopsy has been scheduled, but no drugs or alcohol are contributing factors in the investigation. Sad news. Well, if you saw a police presence at Madison Central High School this morning, do not be alarmed. According to Sheriff Mike Coyle, at 10 a.m., deputies with the Madison County Sheriff's Office assisted the Richmond Police Department with a drug sweep at Madison Central High School. The Kentucky Senate has given final approval to a bill funding charter schools. The measure would also fund 2 charter school pilot programs in Louisville and Northern Kentucky. The charter school funding bill passed out of a Senate 22-14 vote and now heads to Governor Beshear's desk. Well, do you need some gently used office furniture, or you just enjoy a good deal? We have all the details on a surplus auction coming to Richmond coming up on our next segment. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after these messages.
The constant changing of the weather in Kentucky can put a strain on your heating and cooling system. It's times like these when it's good to have someone on your side 24/7. That's Madison HVAC. No matter what you need, Madison HVAC is there, from standard heating and air services, indoor air quality, or commercial refrigeration. You can rest easy knowing you're getting the best there is with Madison HVAC. Financing options available. Visit MadisonHVACR.com to learn more or call 859-625-1471. If you've dreamed of a job where you can help keep your family and community safe while planning for the future, then you need to check out the Fayette County Detention Center. Earn $20 an hour with health, dental, vision, 5 weeks leave per year, and annual raises. There is a competitive promotion track, tuition reimbursement for college students, life insurance, a free on-site fitness facility, and so much more. Apply at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs and start your future today.
When you're a homeowner, taking care of everything around your home can be a daunting task, including repainting your fence or that barn that's been neglected for way too long. Make it easy on yourself and rely on the experts at Miller Hill Barn and Fence Painting. They're the go-to here in Madison County when it comes to new fence estimates or repairs and painting, whether it's for a farm or privacy fence or barn. Contact either of their 2 convenient phone numbers at 859-353-9479 or 661-0533.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Locally family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is a full-service construction company offering full-service home maintenance. Bluegrass Restoration specializes in wind, fire, and water damage and mold remediation with 24/7 emergency services. Bluegrass Restoration and Construction is here to serve you during any emergency. All their services are performed in-house with no subcontractors. No job is too big or small for Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. free.
The American farmer represents hard work, determination, and quality. When it comes to taking care of their land, those farmers need the best on their side. That's why they trust Hill Tire for all their tire needs. Hill Tire is a family-owned and operated business located on Irvin Road in Richmond, and they are the leader in farm, semi, and passenger tires in the area. They offer brands such as Michelin, Yokohama, Goodyear, and Hankook, just to name a few. Hill Tire will come to you as well. For more information, like Hill Tire on Facebook or call or text 859-353-9479.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Another absolutely crazy weather day here in central Kentucky. Warm and then cold and then warm again, and all the wind just is absolutely nuts. We've got Todd Nelson in the Weather Center. He's going to tell us what's coming next.
All right, Gwendolyn, thanks again for checking in as we take a look at your local forecast. And the view today, of course, still cloudy, but not as unsettled as it was on our Wednesday. I know we had some pretty gnarly thunderstorms rumbling through the storm system itself. Moving off to the east, along with that, some additional severe weather across the eastern seaboard and into the northeast. But behind that, cooler and quieter. This is a look back to yesterday, though. Look at all the wind damage reports across the Commonwealth and close to home. We did have a few wind damage reports south of Richmond, east to, of course, Estill County there. A few wind damage reports. Looking at a few showers overnight tonight, and then cooler temperatures will be lingering into your Friday. Maybe a couple of isolated showers on Saturday, but we're not expecting any severe weather, so that is good news. But here's your planner for the evening hours. A couple of showers working in about 9 p.m. and thereafter. Winds will be a little bit on the breezy side as we head into the evening hours. Again, some scattered showers possible, trying to mix in with a little bit of snow to the far north. But as we head into the afternoon of Friday, late afternoon, we will finally start to see some clearing, and then that should take us into a little bit brighter Saturday, at least to start, before that next round of showers will be possible later on into the day. So with the precip chances overnight tonight into the first half of the day Friday, we are looking at maybe a few 100ths of an inch of total liquid. Friday again, clearing skies, 52 degrees for the high. A couple of showers on Saturday, topping out at 58. And Sunday, I'm thinking, will be the pick day of the weekend with some sunshine and those highs back into the 50s. So a little bit on the chilly side. Heading out the door Friday morning, we'll be down into the mid-30s. And then Friday's daytime high is a good 10 to 15 degrees below average as we top out into the 50s. Again, a few showers left over through the first half of the day, and then some isolated showers later Saturday. Sunday, those looking nicer. As I mentioned, Gwendolyn, back to you.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. You can check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com, courtesy of Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. Well, the Better Business Bureau, serving central and eastern Kentucky, will be back live with the 2022 silent auction at the Central Kentucky Home and Garden Show this weekend, April 1st through the 3rd at Central Bank Center. The auction, which will also be conducted online, features products and services donated by Bbb accredited businesses. Proceeds go into supporting the nonprofit BBB's free service to the public in its 64-county service area. To get more information, WBON-TV's Marissa Hempel spoke to Heather Clary of the BBB.
Back in person like many other events, and better than ever, the Better Business Bureau, serving Central and Eastern Kentucky, will be back live with the 2022 silent auction at the Central Kentucky Home and Garden Show this weekend. Heather Clary of the BBB has all the details.
We are so excited to have the Bbb Silent Auction back live at the Central Kentucky Home and Garden Show. We've missed out for a couple of years because of the pandemic, although we did hold it online. This year we will be live at the home show and it will be online. And we have thousands of dollars worth of donations from BBB accredited businesses that make our free services to the public available. And we invite the public to log on ahead of time and take a look at what there is. If you don't make it to the home show, you can participate online. Get on bbbauction.com. We have items for large and small budgets. We have things for your home, things for your car, gift items, numerous things to choose from. We'd really love for people to take a look because all the proceeds do go back into the BBB and our services that we provide to 64 counties in central and eastern Kentucky.
Clary says that local and accredited businesses are the ones that donated these wonderful items and services.
So not only could you get a great bargain through the silent auction. You're getting these items from businesses you can trust that are part of our Better Business Bureau. They meet our ethical standards, and they're all working together with us to keep the scams out of the communities so that you spend your money with reputable businesses. And with spring and summer coming, everybody's ready to get out there and start fixing up their homes, sprucing up their yards, and so on, and we've got the tools for you.
These services and items offered, according to Clary, range from designer handbags to gutter cleaning services and even a valued $15,000 HVAC system installment.
So a little bit of a variety of things. We have family activities, tours of places like Henry Clay, Ashland Estate, Talon Winery, tickets to Malibu Jack's. The list goes on. And again, you can see all of these items at bbbauction.com. The Central Kentucky Home and Garden Show is downtown at Central Bank Center starting on Friday, April 1st. Our bidding process is a lot like on eBay. You register to bid, and you can enter your bids online or in person at the show. And we will have your email address so that if you do get outbid as the auction goes on through the weekend, you'll get notified, and then you can place another bid if you like. We will be notifying all the winning bidders when the auction ends at 4:30 on Sunday, April 3rd, and arrange to get you your winning item. And we'll be happy to have everybody's support with this. We really appreciate our accredited businesses supporting us. We've been there for everyone throughout the pandemic, and now we could really use the help of people coming through for us and help us keep our services going in a time when scams are so prevalent.
You can find more info about the show itself at centralkentuckyhomeshow.com. As always, stay tuned right here to stay up to date from everything from the Better Business Bureau of Central and Eastern Kentucky. For Channel 9 News, I'm Marissa Hempel.
Again, you can preview the auction items and pre-register to bid at www.bbbauction.com. The auction goes live at 12 noon Friday the 1st and closes Sunday, April the 3rd at 4:30 p.m. Throughout the auction, participants will be notified by email if they have been outbid, so they may choose to bid again. Well, despite a burning ban, numerous fires were lighting up portions of central and eastern Kentucky. As we've previously reported on, another in Breathitt County occurred where the Watts Caney Volunteer Fire Department joined firefighters from the Division of Forestry to fight and maintain a brush fire near Hardshell Caney Road. Luckily, through their hard work, firefighters were able to stop the blaze before it hit nearby residences. Also of note, Lexington firefighters were also on the scene of a downtown fire during the morning commute. The fire call came in this morning around 3:30 a.m. Reports stated that streets were blocked off from Limestone to Broadway and West 2nd to West 3rd, with the scene extending to Upper Street. Well, if you're looking for a bargain, Madison County Schools will host its annual surplus auction Friday, April the 1st. That's 9 a.m. tomorrow at the Phillips Building across from Madison Central High School. Items to be auctioned include bookshelves, tables of various sizes, 2- and 4-foot drawer file cabinets, desks of various sizes, chairs, storage cabinets, wire racks, wooden shelves, podium carts, cafeteria furniture, and more. The auction is opened to the public. Again, that's tomorrow. If you're looking for a good deal, you can check that out. And with that, we're going to take another quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got Michael Watkins with more baseball updates coming up right after this.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 Northwest Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
At Fast Flow Plumbing, you aren't sending your money to Texas and Florida to the big corporate plumbing companies. We're local, and that allows us to invest in the latest technologies like Permaliner for no-dig sewer replacements, which we warranty for 20 years. Fast Flow is the future of plumbing. Don't destroy your landscaping and finished basement because a plumber tells you he has to replace your sewer. Keep your home beautiful. Call a local pro at Fast Flow.
Man Chrysler in Richmond is Truck Town, USA. New trucks, used trucks, little trucks, big trucks, short trucks, long trucks. Hey, that's not a truck. Work trucks and fancy trucks. Who says you can't get a truck? Come on down to Man Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Richmond for your best deal today. Truck Town, USA.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are going to drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's going to put the work in the first place?
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's new and first TV channel, available on Channel 9.1 over the air, Spectrum Channel 712, and on Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Crystal Broadband. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON Channel 9. Well, baseball and softball teams were still playing games last night, and as if their opponents weren't strong enough, the strong wind conditions also made it tough for the coverage area teams. With the details and scores from around the area from last night, we've got Michael Watkins with sports.
A 10-run fifth inning propelled Madison Central's softball team to a 13-3 victory over Franklin County last night. Sophomore Andrea Linton picked up the win over the Flyers, allowing just 5 hits and 3 runs over 5 innings, and finished with 5 strikeouts. Shelby Hensley, Michaela Moore, and Cassidy Hack all pitched in with multiple hits in the win, and Cassidy Gentry and Olivia Metcalf each hit one over the fence in the game. Central now heads to Florida for the softball beach bash over spring break. A Pilot Lucaxo base hit in the bottom of the 7th was the difference last night on the baseball diamond as Madison Central lost for just the 3rd time this year, 8-7 to the Warhawks of Great Crossing. Central led 7-4 heading into the bottom of the 6th, but couldn't close it out. Central's baseball team will also be traveling to Florida for their annual spring break tournament in the Fort Walton Beach Bash. And last night, Madison Southern's baseball team picked up their 2nd straight victory, this time beating Garrett County 11-4. The Eagles scored 8 runs in the final 2 innings, and Corey Causey, Tristan Ingram, and Caleb Cobb all went yard in the victory. Southern is back in action tomorrow when they travel to Frankfort to face Western Hills. And earlier today, it was announced that Madison Southern's basketball team would host the first ever 11th Region versus 12th Region All-Star game for seniors on Friday, April 22nd. Teams will be voted on by the coaches from each region and announced sometime next week. The game will be played at Madison Southern and will start at 7 p.m. When those rosters are announced, we will let you know who'll be representing each region. And 3 weeks into the A-Sun Conference schedule, the 2 West Division leaders will meet for the first time this weekend when Eastern Kentucky plays at Jacksonville State. The Colonels are 5-1 in conference play, while the Gamecocks lead the division at 6-0. Friday's series opener will begin at 7 p.m. Game 2 is scheduled for Saturday at 7 p.m., and the series finale is set for Sunday at 2 p.m. Jacksonville State leads the all-time series 33-19. The Colonels won 2 of 3 against the Gamecocks last season in Richmond, and EKU has won 3 of the last 5 series against Jacksonville State. For WBON TV Sports, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that report. With that, we're going to take one more break. Don't go anywhere. We've got news from Scott County and a bad accident at a building site coming up after this.
granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Hi, I'm John Leeds, owner-operator of Leeds Fine Jewelry. We take family heirlooms and create something new. We fix broken jewelry. We can make anything you want. 1 and 2 day service. We have chain repairs starting at $25 and we have ring sizing starting at $45. Kentucky agate charms are Georgia and Ohio. We're located at 108 East Main Street in downtown beautiful Richmond, Kentucky, and there's always plenty of parking. We're nationally known and locally owned. Come see us at Leeds Fine Jewelry.
Choose Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital for your health care. Consider having your preventative care such as a CT lung screening, a mammogram, or a colonoscopy at Markham and Wallace Hospital. You can feel safe to come to the hospital campus. Following CDC guidelines, our care team is doing everything possible to ensure your safety and well-being. For more information about Markham and Wallace Hospital, call 606-723-2115 or visit mercy.com.
At WBON TV9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV9, where every local story starts here.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON. The Scott County Sheriff's Office will be conducting traffic safety checkpoints on April the 1st, 2022 at Moores Mill Road and Paynes Depot. During the checkpoints, deputies will be enforcing laws related to operating a motor vehicle while under the influence of drugs or alcohol. Licensing of motor vehicles and operators, registration and insurance violations, seat belt and child restraint violations, and motor vehicle equipment violations. Traffic safety checkpoints are a valuable tool used to promote the safety and the well-being of the public, as well as providing law enforcement with visibility and interaction with the community. Checkpoints are utilized throughout the Commonwealth to help promote highway safety. Well, 2 construction workers were seriously injured while working on a project. Bath County officials report that the workers were redoing a basement at a home near Sharpsburg Tuesday morning. A structural failure occurred as concrete was being poured and part of the wall fell on the 2 workers. Both workers had to be airlifted to the hospital. The workers are expected to survive but sustained serious injuries. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye to you. Thanks so much for joining us for another Live at 5. Of course, we'll be right back here tomorrow for your Friday edition with more news, weather, and sports. Have a great afternoon, and I'll see you tomorrow, Live at 5.